Greetings, family. Welcome to Live with Shatufa. News that we are receiving is that Songezo Tshabangu has recalled 3 more elected officials. While this is a very, very surprising move, we thought that the issues of recalls is over, but it seems like it is still far from over. Songezo Tshabangu still wielding power that Emmerson Mnangagwa has given unto him, all because of the money. This is all about the money. This is all about enabling Mnangagwa to continue or to play around with the cabinet, to play around with the MPs in the House of Assembly. So it seems like there are people that are resisting every plan of Songezo Tshabangu and Mnangagwa, and anyone who becomes resistant to what they are planning becomes a victim of recalls. So Songezo Tshabangu is still proudly calling himself a man with the power that is invested to him as the Secretary General, and we still question who is that, who has given that him power to do what he wants, as these people have never met the Zimbabwean people. They've never addressed the masses of Zimbabwe to find out if they still have any support or if they have any support whatsoever from the people. And this is his tweet, and he says, yes, it's true. With the power invested in me as the interim SG of the CCC, I've recalled 3 councillors from March North for gross incompetence. We continue to make sure that we have good representatives who stand to serve the nation. These are Nolia Dube, Juliama Pand, and Maria Piri. So there it is. We still have him still targeting some people, and I'm sure these are people that are resisting every plan of Emmerson Mnangagwa and Songezo Tshabangu. So they want to continue to victimize people, and people are being victimized. I wish people would just leave this bogus arrangement of Mnangagwa and Songezo Tshabangu and start to wait for the movement that is beginning now. As we have been hearing, the Change Champion is already setting the foot on the ground and beginning to give direction, and has addressed the nation already on what exactly has to happen, what is supposed to happen, what will happen, what is going to be the future, and the issue of engagement of SADC. These are the things that need to be done. So I wish people that are still serious about looking into the issues of freedom of the Zimbabwean people should just leave these circus clowns and come out and just start to work together with those that want to see progress happening in the country. All that we need to see is progress. We don't want to see people that are politicians for the stomachs, who are busy feeding themselves with stolen money, dirty money, and blood money that we are seeing from ZANU-PF. We need true leadership, true politicians that are standing to serve Zimbabwean people, not to serve the interests of individuals. Songezo Tshabangu is bent on making sure that Mnangagwa becomes very comfortable, and making sure that he assures Mnangagwa that he's going nowhere. Mnangagwa will continue to be there until the time that he so wishes to go, or if he dies, he needs to die still there in that position. But well, this is just a big lie. They are lying to themselves, thinking that their plans will come to materialize. They will never come to materialize, because the plans of God are different for the nation of Zimbabwe. The season for change has come, and whether they like it or not, they can never fight the change that has come to the nation of Zimbabwe. So for those that are being threatened, they must just leave this arrangement. They must just pull away from this arrangement and make sure that they join forces with the true meaning Zimbabweans who really want to see progress and prosperity for the nation of Zimbabwe. Otherwise, there is no way we are going as long as we continue to be divided on the lines of supporting Mnangagwa and those that want to go for the freedom of the Zimbabwean people. So anyone who is still suggesting that they need to continue in line with what Songezo Tshabangu and the Nubes and the others are planning, these are not the right people. And Zimbabwean people must learn a lesson that these are guys that have indicated already that they have no heart for the Zimbabwean people. And what must be done is, once we identify them in our communities, let's write their names down, let's book them down. We never want to see them ever coming close either to politics or to campaigning for whatever position that they may want to campaign for. We will make sure that we shut every door for everyone who has proven to the Zimbabwean people that they are a sellout to the struggle. Because Zimbabwe has suffered for so long. Zimbabweans need peace. Zimbabweans need freedom. Zimbabweans need to see their country beginning to move. And we cannot allow people who are selfish, causing 16 million people to suffer because they want to propel 200 people who are continuously abusing state coffers, state funds, and state facilities for their own children and their own benefits. So this is the struggle that we are facing, and we are seeing Songezo Tshabangu continuously working for Mnangagwa, and we continue to tell him, Songezo, that you are still a young person and you still need to live in a free Zimbabwe. How are you going to live in a free Zimbabwe when you continue to show the Zimbabwean people that you are such a great enemy of the freedom of the Zimbabwean people and the peace of the Zimbabwean people? We are still wondering what plans he has after Zimbabwe becomes free, whether he ever dreams that one day Zimbabwe is going to be free. He thinks Mnangagwa is going to be there forever. And I think all those that are supporting Emmerson Mnangagwa in his dirty tricks and tactics, they think that he's going to rule and rule and rule forever. But that's not true. There is nothing that lasts forever. Everything has got an end. There is always a day that everything will get to an end. What lasts forever only is the word of God. Even heaven and earth will never last forever. So nobody can tell themselves that I'll be there till and until. They must know that a day is coming where an end comes, where God has written in his time that this is going to be the last, this is going to be the end. And we are seeing the end of ZANU-PF. Already it is indicative of the different things we are seeing happening in ZANU-PF. It's clear that ZANU-PF definitely is not going anywhere. Mnangagwa is going to collapse anytime soon. For all his systems are collapsing, nothing is working. Whatever that they are putting their hands on is not working. Whatever that they are trying is not working. So why should they continue to lie to themselves, to think that with the current situation and the occurrences that are in the country today, they can still manage to push for an extra year, let alone 2, 4, 5, and more years from today, like they always want to say on their rallies. The situation on the ground right now can never allow any government to continue existing. So we want to see if they think that they are going to be any exceptional. All dictators have come and they've fallen. Dictators have told themselves that they will stand forever, but we've seen them collapsing and falling to the ground. And Emmerson Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF are not going to be an exception. They are going to go the very same way that every other dictator has gone. So let us continue to stand up and demand freedom for us, for our nation. Let us continue to pray for the nation and believe God, that God is on the move. Freedom of the Zimbabwean people is coming, and definitely something is going to give, something is going to happen. Very, very soon, we are going to see freedom knocking on our doors, and we're going to have new leadership, a set of leadership that will bring the nation to movement, that will set standards for a successful and a prosperous Zimbabwe. Because all we need is a Zimbabwe that caters for everyone, that cares for its own people, that is able to accommodate, employ, and feed its own people. That is a nation that we want. So family, thank you for joining me on the show. Remember, as always, thank you so much for those subscriptions. We are seeing subscriptions are going up because the people are responding. The family is responding. If you have not yet joined those that have subscribed, please also subscribe to the channel, like and share. It is also very, very important. Thank you. Till we meet again in the next show.